2023 Tops Allen and Ginter. Full case PYT 33. I mean, if you just wanted to buy it straight up, I would do it for I would give you 10% off. I would do it for 360. Otherwise, I'm just doing the filler. I know you do. As we open it, hopefully people will come in. If you want it for 360, you let me know. Is that a yes, Mr. Navy Duck? You want the best spot? The best spot. Should I pencil you in for the non-baseball? Is that what... I'm sorry, I'm confused. I'm not sure if you want the whole thing or if you just wanted the 2 spots. You let me know. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Oh, you're good. You bought the whole thing. Let's go. Navy Doc. I want to hit Navy Doc a massive Wemby or CJ right now. That would make me very happy. That would make me very, very happy. I really love opening Ginter. It's grown on me like no other this year. Good luck, sir. I really do love Ginter. I'm like a total, like I admit, after this year of opening all the Ginter, I'm definitely a Ginter guy. I like it. I've said this multiple times, but I like products that are unique, and Ginter is unique. What Ginter offers, I feel like maybe Gypsy Queen, but otherwise, there's no other product that offers anything similar. I like that. We got 4 big... Oh, it's super fun. We got 4 big box toppers so far. But more to come as we open them up here. Let me put those there. Put those there. Let's open some packs, shall we? No way. I didn't even know that was possible, Stro. That you could hit loose metal minis or metal minis. No way. I still haven't hit a wood or a cloth, but I've hit the metals. That's awesome. I had no idea. Yeah, Gypsy Queen is done. They just canceled it, I think, right? That's the end of it. No mas on the Gypsy Queen. Congrats on the Soto acquisition. For all you Yankee fans out there, I mean, you know what's crazy to me is I saw, I'll tell you guys the 2 craziest things I saw post Soto. Wait, they're done with triple threads, Dave? There's no more triple threads? They're canceling triple threads? Okay, you got it, Stro. I'll let you know if you hit one. If you're not here. I mean, you guys couldn't afford him, Jonathan, so... I really liked Triple Threads. It ends up being a good deal for you guys. You can't afford Soto. It's okay. You had him for a year. I respect the team for at least trying to get a big name like that. So... Oh, yeah, no, you can't sign him until you get... You gotta wait for the extension. I agree with that, Stro. So, like... The two most ridiculous comments I saw after the Soto trade. The first most ridiculous comment that I saw was somebody complaining about the Mets, about Steve Cohen not making the effort to get Soto. Somebody was like, oh, you just sit back and count your hedge fund money. And I was just reading that tweet thinking to myself, dude, the guy just dishes out money like crazy for the Mets. To say that he just sits back and collects his hedge fund money is such a ridiculous statement. Like, Steve Cohen has been pouring money into the Mets. So that was ridiculous comment number one. Ridiculous comment number two was the Yankee fans complaining. Yeah, I agree, Dave. There were some Yankee fans complaining about the Soto acquisition. I just don't, I don't understand. Like, Soto is such a beast, and he's a baby. I would love for Soto to be on my team. Like, love with a capital L. Soto's an elite baseball player. How you doing, sir?
Good. How you doing?
Good to see you, man. I'm good, thank you. Welcome back into town.
Thank you.
How long you here for?
Till the 13th.
Nice. You gonna get some good Korean barbecue?
We did one.
Already once?
I want to take them to that place if you want to go. The place I sent you yesterday.
I'm in when I'm free, for sure. I'm in when I'm free.
Did the person already come back?
Who, what? No, I don't think so. I mean, if he did, I was in the bathroom
Called
for a
me and
minute.
said he was here. Let me find him.
I saw that he was here. He might have already addressed it. It feels like... I mean... Oh, yeah, he fixed it, Sarah. Sarah.
I'm coming. What happened?
Well, no, I mean, it says it's 76 degrees, but I think it's on.
Okay. Yeah, they said he talked to Frankie before he left, so let me see what Frankie says.
I think I saw him. I didn't know who he was, but I think I saw him coming in. The Yankees lineup is ridiculous. My only mild concern, and don't be upset when I say this, Stro, but if you look at Giancarlo and Judge, they're like a little bit of like stat padding kind of players. I'm not so sure. They don't. Sometimes I wonder if they're just going for the personal stats or not. But Soto, in a weird way, fits in with that. Because he gets on base so much. I don't think anything special about Verdugo. But I do think Soto is an exceptional move. I think you guys still need some pitching, though, Stro. Yeah, but wanting to win... Everybody wants to win, but... Playing in a way that... See, the thing is, Stro, I don't really even blame him either, because when your lineup doesn't do anything around you, I don't really knock him for just going for the solo home runs off of the trash relievers and extra, and in the end of the game, when the score is already 9-3 and you hit a solo shot off a garbage reliever in the 9th inning or the 8th inning, that doesn't really, never excited me. There's a lot of those guys, but there's always been a lot of those guys. What's up, New Life? And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Judge is like that, but in a weird way, sometimes he is, and I don't mind when the team's got nothing, as no supporting cast. But now that it's got Soto, yes, New Life. Now that it's got Soto, I feel like it's a different approach. That maybe Judge will look at things a little differently, and Giancarlo and Judge won't only swing for the home runs. Order canceled? What? You kidding me? They canceled my coffee order? Yeah, Backer said he was gonna add it in 30 minutes. He told me that about an hour ago. So, I would hope that it hits the store soon if it's not there yet, Mr. Abetron. He'll play. I mean, maybe not, New Life. I mean, I think he will, but it's true. They're just gonna swing for the fences, New Life. That's just how the baseball is today. Exit velocity. Batting average is a thing of the past. Ted Williams and Tony Gwynn rolling around in their graves. The short porch in right field will be very appealing to him. But Soto isn't Soto kind of a line drive hitter? Yeah, Rays is old school. Well, you know how I feel about Glaber Stro, so that'd be a good thing in my eyes. I would get rid of Glaber now while he still has decent value. Oh no, please don't say that, Gramps. Don't scare me like that. If Glaber becomes a Met, I'll be very sad. Yeah, I always thought he was a little bit of a line drive hitter, New Life, but I don't remember 100%. What's up, Logo Man? How's our wild Logo Man doing today? Wild, and here's Glaber. Wild, and here's Glaber, and it shows up. Come on, Ginter. Keep yourself together. With all those mini cards in there. Not your Boo, but your Glaber. Glaber is here to staber. A lot of Grisham talk going on up in this piece. For a Thursday morning. I'm not hammering anything, Wilden. I don't think I have the heart to bet much more football this year. It's morning for me, Stro. They just canceled my I just ordered coffee from this place. They canceled my order like jerks. Now I have to order from somewhere else. Good writer, Gramps. A lot less power. And a much better glove. That's an interesting comparison, Jonathan. You can't, yeah, I think the Padres did okay in their extradition of Soto, so to speak. I hope this Stanton ends up in Miami somehow. That'd be a dream for everybody, I agree. Do you think Giancarlo likes... I mean, I don't know about that, Stro. Do you think Giancarlo likes playing in New York? Don't worry, New Life. The projections have your Rays looking mighty fine next season. I was looking at some numbers earlier today. They're still projected to be like the third best team in baseball this year. He looks more like a football player than a baseball player, right, Budman? Not if they're healthy, New Life. I also, in a weird way, I wonder how much the projections include or don't include Wander. And that's a legit question, by the way. I mean, David Wells and Bartolo Colon are not exactly poster boys for Lifetime Fitness or Gold's Gym. That's true. I forgot that McClanahan's out for the whole year. Whoa. Close one there. When are they going to trade Glass now?
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank
I just found 2 breaks on the shelf.
Yeah. Thank Minnie. She's the one that fixed the computer stuff more than me. Good morning, Bills. Honestly, I wouldn't be so sad. You guys couldn't afford Soto. You got something for him in return. You had him for a year. It was fun. It was a shot. You know what it's like? You know what the Padres did? I'll tell you what the Padres did. They bought in for like $10,000 in a poker game, hoping to spin it up to $100,000, and then they lost $7,500. But they quit the game with $2,500 in front of them. They didn't quit before they went broke. They're getting something for Soto. They're not getting nothing. It's fair. I thought so too, bud. Could have left with 0. Could have won the World Series. I mean, that depends on on the value of what they got, Jonathan. We all know Soto's going to be a beast. It's more about the value of the guys they got. If those young pitchers end up being decent and really keeping, if they end up providing a lot of innings, quality innings for the Padres, yeah, exactly. You got to be happy with what they ended up getting. It's like, hey, listen, it's like, I'm like the pot calling the kettle black over here, because if you think about it, as a Mets fan, they traded Verlander, they traded Scherzer, they got these young guys. It's the same thing. We did the same thing. We did the same thing. The Mets did the same thing the Padres did. The only difference is we can afford it. You guys can't. That's the only difference. Uncle Stevie, he can afford it. That's the only difference. The Mets did the same thing. The Mets bought into a game for $100,000, and they quit with $20,000. Yeah, the Padres don't have any money. They have no money. Honestly, the Padres have pretty good pitching now. If you look at the Padres pitching as a whole, their bullpen and their starters, it's not bad. They got legit pitching. You never know. Could surprise some people and win a few more games than people expect. It's not like, I mean, yes, Soto's amazing. Yes, Soto's going to win you some games, but I know financially it's looking ugly right now, Bills. But it'll get better. Hello, sir. I didn't realize I would have let you in before. I didn't realize that you were you were here to help. Sorry. Thought you were going to the law office or something. All right, we got a full stable of large box toppers. What's up, Brian? Chandler Bing. So do I, Bills. Join the club, my friend. You gonna have surgery, Bills? Do you need surgery? I'm sorry that they really hurt. I'm sorry. Yep, Inception's going to go for sure. Inception number 12. Breaker's Delight number 65. Flashback number 116. Logo Fractor, we're going to do some random team of that. Bowman Chrome Hobby 88. And then the last box of Bowman Jumbo random team number 8. It's in the store. Only have one box left. What's up, Aki? Yeah, people get them from working out. You're not the. I've heard that before, Bills. Haha, yes. We like definitive autos. Hell yeah, Mr. Bing. Alright. Okie dokie.
Only 1 through 7 will be in the paperwork.
Let's do some Ginter, shall we? We'll save the box toppers for the end. I'll put them in the back there. They're sitting in the back. They're chilling. Good luck, everybody. It's time for some Allen and Ginter mojo. Let's see what we can see. Let's see what we can see. Best of luck to everybody. Here we go. It's the Gint. Like Pinky in the Brain. Allen and the Gint. Griffey, wow. That's a good start. Griffey for the Reds. What happened to my little... I used to have the little holders here. What happened to them? Are they over there somewhere? This is unnumbered for Cincinnati. Going to Axios. So short print to 50. What happened to my little things here?
I think it's 14116.
Pinky and the Brain. What happened to my things? I guess I need to go open a new thing of them. 1 second. right. We found some. It wasn't easy. We don't have many left in the building, but we did find some. What's up, T-Wit? All right, so that's Griffey. And he's unnumbered but numbered to 50 if you know, you know. Going to Cincinnati. Thank you for your patience, guys. Let us continue. Matty O. Relic piece for the Braves. Peking Duck. Whenever I see that, I always miss my Peking Duck house back in New York. Beatty on the foil. The filigree foil, so it's called. Yes, we are, T-Wit. I was told an hour and a half ago that it'd be added to the store in 30 minutes. If it's not in the store yet, I don't know when it will be added. I apologize. Let me see. I see a message in the chat here. Yeah, I'm not taking responsibility, but Backer said he was adding it in 30 minutes. Here we are. It's okay, I'm sure he will. It takes time to add those things, guys. A Rosarina on the relic piece. He probably just shouldn't have said 30 minutes. Wemby base. Filigree foil of Ray, a mini of Gunner. What's up, Rascal? I'll let you guys know when I find out that it's the 30 caser is added to the store. I don't know when it will be, but I see a red dot and I want it painted black. Let's rip a card, shall we? Who's got Tampa? Dan Halen has Tampa. 53 out of 199. If there's ever a card to rip, it is a Wander Franco card, in my humble opinion. Would you like to rip this card, Mr. Halen? You let me know. I'm putting it on the side for now. If there is ever a card to rip up, it is that one right there. Oops. It's number 53 out of 199. Damn, I gotta order coffee again, man. They canceled my order? What's up with that? Not cool. Not cool. Yelich, relic piece. Let's find like a Wemby or a CJ auto. That's what I want to see. I want to hook up Navy with a massive, massive auto. Come on. Let's find something spicy for Doc. Urias. Went from Wander to Urias. Interesting. Interesting case. From Wander to Urias. Ethan Small on the filigree foil. Hold on. Just make sure I didn't miss any cards there. Corbin base. Auto, we have an auto. Rookie auto. Baseball player. It's going to be Reagan's. For the champs. Going to Mr. Paco. Cole Reagan's on the ink. For the Texas Rangers. Our first auto of the case. Thank you, New Life. Much love. Mail day is the best, T-Wit. Mail day is the best. By the way, whoever's out there, if you guys sent me whatever, if you sent me that thing in the mail, and you know who you are. I don't know who you are, but you know who you are. If you're the one that anonymously sent me something to my house in the mail, if you come forth and show yourself, if you tell me who it is, if you tell me that you're the one that sent it, I'll give you 20 in Blesbuck credit. I just need to know, but you got to prove it. You'll have to tell me what it is that you sent me. So if you guys just start guessing what it is that you sent me, you won't get it. Abe Trump. What's up, Rye? I didn't see you there. How you doing? No, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't 14. I didn't miss it, but I just didn't. That was like a D's nuts joke. I just tried not to fall for it, you know. Do, 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 do. How could you send it to me if you don't know my address? Somebody sent me something to my house. Moving is tedious, man. I hope that once you're done, you get to kick your feet up and enjoy the new place. No, nobody sent me any nudes or anything like that. Oh, look at that. We got Captain Sandy on, unnumbered but numbered to 50. If you know, you know. That goes to Navy Dock on the unnumbered mini. That's our second one in just over 2 boxes. That's actually crazy. Could go a whole case without getting a single one of those. Jeff McNeil on the relic piece. Somebody sent me something to my house. I'm not complaining. I thought it was funny. It was funny. It wasn't poutine, no. My wife and I were laughing about it. So somebody's got a good sense of humor, and I laughed too. But I want to know who sent it. I'll give you... you know what? I'll up it. 42. We'll give 42 in Blesbuck credit. Because the person spent some money to send to me what they sent to me. So I'll up the prize. 42 in Blesbuck credit. If you come forward and tell me who it was or what you sent. If you can tell me what you sent, I'll give you 42 in Blesbuck credit. But that's the only way that you could prove that you're the one that sent it. I'm not going to tell you guys what was sent to me, and there's no way you're ever going to guess it. I assure you. So whoever actually sent it, if you want 42 in Blesbuck credit, happy Hanukkah, Stro. All you got to do is tell me what you sent me. If you tell me what you sent me, there's Mount Castle relic piece. If you tell me what you sent me, I will give you 42 in Blesbuck credit. Filigree foil of Verlander. I would love Hanukkah Gelt. I wish it were 40 pounds of Hanukkah Gelt. It's like the only thing better than what they actually sent me. Carlton Fisk for the Red Sox. Going to Ben on the relic piece. It would make me sick, Stro, but I'll tell you a funny story. I'll tell you a funny story about eating chocolate, Mr. Stro. So, I went to boarding school for a few years of high school. You know how they have those, like... Dave. You know how they have those, what are they called? Those, like, you know how you can buy them at, like, gift shops when you're on vacation or whatever? They sell those chocolates that come with alcohol inside the chocolate. It's like dark chocolate with, like, little cognac or whatever, like, inside the actual chocolate. When I was in high school, I don't know what happened. I guess I must have seen... My mom... So my mom was a dentist. She's retired now, but she was a dentist for like 40 years, right? So during the holidays, she would get gift baskets from her clients. And I guess one of the gift baskets, if not more than one, came with those little chocolates with the alcohol inside. But I didn't know that there was alcohol inside. I thought they were just chocolates. I brought them back with me after vacation, after Christmas vacation, back to boarding school. What's up, Will? And then I read it, and it said on the outside, it said it had a liqueur inside. Liquor, liqueur, whatever. And my friend and I, we were in trouble. We couldn't leave our dormitory room for like the night or whatever. So my friend turns to me and he's like, well, why don't we just get drunk off the chocolates that you brought back from home? And I was like, well, you know what? That's a good idea. So we cracked open, like, there was so many of these chocolates, dude. It's like the biggest box ever that you could see of these chocolates. We cracked open these chocolates, and we put them all into like a Snapple bottle or something, like an empty Snapple bottle. The 30 caser of Sapphires in the store. Pick your player. Go get it. Ready, go.
Oh, Tim, yeah. They're doing pick your player 30 case Sapphires.
Yeah. Anyway, so we poured all the little liqueur into like a couple Snapple bottles or whatever. Dahlbeck on the relic piece, and then we drank it, and we thought this was a genius idea. A couple high school kids trying to get drunk. We thought it was a great idea. We got so sick. Oh my God, it was so sick. Our tummies were so upset because it was like it's like drinking like Chardonnay wine that came from like an oaky barrel. Like, it gives it a different flavor. That's different. When you drink that liqueur that was inside chocolate, it's not good. I promise you, it was not good. Don't ever do that. Say no to drugs. Filigree foil of Tommy Edmond. Don't try to get drunk off the chocolate liqueur, is the bottom line. It did not work for me 25 years ago. Failed. Bijan. Is that Bijan? It's not. That's shoelace. I was going to say that's Denard. That is not Bijan. On the relic piece. The 30 case player break is in the store. Have fun. Or should I say happy hunting? Don't worry, Bobby will stop getting those relic pieces soon enough, Chris. Give it time. Give it time. Johnny 5 alive. My drink of choice, I don't drink alcohol anymore. I drank alcohol like 20 years ago. I don't really drink. I just smoke these days. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore either. I proudly quit nicotine. My drink of choice, I don't know. When I was younger, used to be, I liked screwdrivers, but that was just silly. I think that's just because I liked orange juice. I like wine, I guess. It's funny, for a guy that doesn't drink, I used to know a lot about alcohol. I don't really know much about it anymore. But when I was a freshman in college, check this out, ready? When I was a freshman in college, I was a teaching assistant for a beer class and a wine class. It was called Wines of the World and Beers of the World, 2 different classes. I was a teaching assistant. Victor Robles. After every class, I used to take back to my dormitory room all the leftover liquor. True story. What's up, Max? Somebody was saying nice things about you earlier today, Mr. Maximilian. I guess in terms of like just shots, I would do vodka mellow, but old time hockey relic piece. Rafi. No, they were saying nice things. They said that you, I think they were saying that you're really good at prepping the cards for grading. I don't know if, I think that's what they were saying, Max. What's your drink of choice? Mellow? Is it mellow yellow? If it were mellow yellow, that'd be some next levels. That'd be like, that would be I mean, it's supposed to be mellow yellow, but it's. I bet it's not. Is Mellow Cards' favorite drink mellow yellow? Wasn't mellow yellow a competitor to Mountain Dew? Or am I just making that up in my head? Austin Riley, relic piece. I mean, the pricing on the 10 caser was not as crispy as it could have been, but I give props to Erie for tweaking it and correcting it. I mean, that's what needed to be done, and he did it. We appreciate it. Stowers. We need to hit some more autos here. We haven't hit, we've only hit one auto. There's Gunner on the base. We need more autos. And right as I say that, here I think is another one. I think this is another auto coming up right here, right? It's going to be Mayer. Bear Mayer. The Bruce Bolt founder and CEO. Bear Mayer. I don't think I've hit this guy's auto before, nor do I have any idea who the heck he is. Somebody want to enlighten me? Bear Mayer? What is Bruce Bolt, and who is Bear Mayer? Two-part question. I agree, Rye B. I agree. The occasional white claw, he says. Oh, you know what's interesting, Mello? It's funny you just randomly said tequila when I asked you, but so I don't drink, but like when I'm at poker games, private poker games, and they want me to like, you know, they offer me shots to like fit in, whatever. Like I never decline. I just say okay. But it's gotta be tequila, and they have to have a lime for me. If they don't have a lime for me, I won't do it. Bruce Bolt is a band of batting gloves. Thank you for sharing that, Mr. Andrew. I did not know that. Learn something new every day. That's good, Max. It's for the best, man. Your daughter appreciates it, even if she can't speak. I promise. Bob Gibson filigree foil. And so does your body. Your body appreciates it, too. Quote-unquote healthiest. Tequila's all right. I mean, I don't really like drinking, but tequila's good. I know I've told you guys before my favorite name for a bar that I've ever seen or been to is in New Canaan, Connecticut. It's called Tequila Mockingbird. It's a great name for a bar. I'm putting on my hoodie. Tito's. Be home. That's good, man. I'm proud. If I miss anybody's comments, I'm not ignoring anybody. I just miss things sometimes. There won't be any prepping as far as I know with regards to the cards that were getting graded at the PSA. We're trying to hire someone to come and just prep the cards that are like the bigger cards. But I don't know if that's going to actually happen or not. We're working on it. But if not, then there will be no prepping. And if so, then they'll be prepping on some of the bigger stuff, I believe. Relic piece of Devers. Look at that. Look at that facial expression of Devers going on right now. I know he's got puffy cheeks, but I feel like he's looking into the camera like, yep, I'm him. Devers with the puffy cheeks. Relic piece. My wife is the same guy, Max. She doesn't do well when she's in that state of mind and she's around others. That's why she prefers to only do that stuff at home. I'm the polar opposite. It's just like part of, it's, you know, at this point it's like borderline part of my, of who I am. Side comment, I don't have any, I didn't bring anything today, so we're gonna be sober all day today. It's gonna be sober Thursday. In action, it's Jordan for Mr. Paco. I mean, yeah, hypothetically, since we're not prepping 100% of everything, yes, hypothetically, there will be fingerprints. Nemo relic piece. If you don't want your card submitted to PSA on the spot, you could have it sent to you, and then you could prep it and you could send it into PSA yourselves. I'm not saying that to be a dick or to rub anybody the wrong way. I just we're offering a fun service, and hopefully enough people use it. I think that, you know, it's basically coming straight out of the pack and going to the grading table, so we're not immune to fingerprints. Of course, we have fingers and they have our fingerprints, but I think we should still be safe. Right. It's still a nice, fun opportunity for people that want to get their things graded on the spot. No, so okay, so basically here's what's happening. So for Bowman Draft, we are going to be breaking Bowman Draft for the first 3 days of release. Morel Filigree Foil. We're going to be breaking Bowman Draft from the PSA headquarters in California. And kind of like farm to table with your ingredients when you go to a restaurant that says farm to table. If you want your cards graded immediately, they're doing like same day grading, I think, for $40 $40 a card. Like a fixed price. Hold on, we have an auto. Let's hold that thought. Rookie. Ooh, it's Tovar. Nice. For the Rockies, going to Darb. So what's your name? Our boy. It's a good auto. 3 autos so far. 2 baseball, 1 non-baseball. I expect to see another non-base. Oh! Another non-baseball auto. And then look at the Griffey. We have a numbered Griffey. Wow, Cincinnati. Axios, you have a numbered Griffey mini. And you have an unnumbered numbered Griffey mini. Huh. Same case. Same case. Check this out. You got the numbered and the unnumbered. But you see this was the Allen and Ginter back. That's the Brooklyn back. Very nice. So yeah, so we're going to be doing the break live from the PSA. And if anybody wants their cards graded, I understand we don't wear gloves and there's a chance that they're going to have fingerprints on them and stuff. Maybe for the bigger cards, hopefully we'll do so we'll have somebody there that can wipe them down for the bigger ones. I honestly don't know. Newport Beach, I don't know where it is. I have no idea. All I know is I asked Backer if I can catch a ride with him to California, and he said maybe. That's all I know. Otherwise, I'll have to hop on a flight or something. I have a loaner car right now. They don't let you drive the loaner cars out of the state. So if I can't get a ride with Backer, I'll have to figure something else out. It's going to be a really fun situation with the PSA partnership. I think the goal is that if it goes well, then we're going to open up a PSA division here at Blaise, and then we'll offer a service to clean the cards. Excuse me, a service to clean the cards, and then send directly to PSA. I think that'd be pretty fun. If you pull it at Blaise, you can send it into PSA direct with the cleaning service. Here at Blaise, we would do that. If it goes well at PSA for Bowman Draft release, we'll probably add a new department here at Blaise and offer the PSA farm to table, Blaise to PSA, you know. I can't. It's not. They're not like front desk employees, MGH. No, it's Northern California somewhere. I don't know where it is. I just know that my friend lives an hour away from it, so I can't stay with him. So I'm gonna stay with a different friend. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, though. Bryce Terang on the filigree foil. Corbin on the base, or the image variation base. If you're in North Cali, you're probably close. Tovar is a beast. We have a lot of Tovar fans here in the Blaise baseball room, amongst the fam. No, PSA is a little farther, Dave. No Cooperstown this year. It's a good idea though. Blake Snell on the relic piece. In action, it's Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers going to Stroh. One of the last few teams on the board. Wemby on the base. No way, bud, man. That's pretty cool, actually. I haven't spent much time in California, let alone Northern California. I really haven't spent much time in California in my life, period. I just haven't. Relic piece of Fred McGriff. Is that Fred McGriff? Crime Dog? Take a bite out of crime for the Braves? It is. The Braves. Navy Doc with a hit. Fred McGriff relic piece. We still have just under half the case left, guys. Pinky and the Brain. Scoot. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Did he really, Zilla? Just, oh, I know what I was gonna do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I just put another Ginter in the store. We only I only saw a few cases on the shelf. I think we only have 3 left, but I'm not 100% sure. Upside down arrays, that's weird. Weird. Upside downers. What's going on with these upside downers? What's up?
Speaking of Allen and Ginter, what is an Allen and Ginter case look like? Bringer? 1 4?
Yeah.
Oh, I need one, so this is what it is?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's only 3 left. Hoodie Allen, relic piece. If you're about to do Allen and Ginter, you're going to need these sleeves. You're going to need the minis.
Were you talking to me?
Yeah.
What'd you say? I didn't
Saying
hear.
if you're going to do Allen and Ginter, you about to do Allen and Ginter?
No, I'm shipping this.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was going to say if you're opening it, then you need... Are you chipping all of them?
Shipping this one case.
Just one? There's 2 left, right?
There's 2, 4, 6 left.
Oh, okay. There's a whole nother row. Okay, cool. Thank you. Fire in the hole. Sarah. Wow, another inaction of Jordan. 2 in 1 case. I've never had a dupe ever before. In a case of Ginter, I've never had 2 inactions of the same person. That's never happened. Now it has. 2 Jordans, 1 Freddie Freeman. He didn't do it, Bud, man. He's lying to you. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. There's 2 of them. They should sell you 1, Jonathan. He got 2. Sarah. No, not Sarah. Oh, it is you. What was I going to ask you? I was just about to ask you something, and now I forgot. I just called you in the room to ask you something. What did I want to ask you?
Back in 3 minutes?
Oh, no, it's simple. Did you ever obtain the title for the Porsche? Can you make a call, maybe?
I think that they...
That's where he bought it from.
I think that they emailed him something, or they had to either email him or the DMV something.
So, the car is currently at the dealership. They sent me a laundry list of problems with the car and how much it's going to cost to fix it, and the number is so outrageous that I told Jared he should entertain just selling the car before paying all this money to fix it.
Yeah, same thing with the Range Rover, but I'm listening.
Yeah, but I mean, this is, I don't know how much the Range Rover was going to cost to fix, but this is...
The car's worth 20, and they wanted more than 20 for fixing.
They wanted more than the car was worth to fix the car?
Yes.
Okay, the Porsche is worth like 50, and they want like 10 to fix it. Okay, so I don't think it's worth fixing it. I have a friend who owns a couple car dealerships. If we can get the title, he might be able to pay. He might be able to sell it for us and get us more for the car.
Okay.
Okay, so if you can find the title, if not,
When you're done with the break, send me a picture of the keychain. I don't want to take your keys and stuff. I'm doing a million things.
okay,
Or like you can do it now if you want, but at some
yeah,
point.
I'll send it to you now.
What does Inception look like? Sorry,
I've never opened, so that I don't know.
And this is tribute, correct?
Yeah, 6.6 is tribute. I have not done the hot box stack yet. I'm sorry, Jonathan. I'll do it next. I'll skip to it. I didn't see your comment until just now. We have a backwards card. That's so weird. I'll do the hot box stack next. God, these cards are sticky. What's going on with these cards being so sticky? This is paper. I didn't realize they were... Oh, wow, look at that. Mariano. Unnumbered but numbered.
Inception, this is what it looks like.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
5117.
Mariano for the Yankees on the unnumbered to 50. Just got the Yankees. Stroh, nice hit. I'll do the foil stack next. The hot box. Ooh, we have another auto. O'Brien. This one goes to you, Navy. Nina O'Brien The Winter Games athlete. What sport does she play? Was she a snowboarder? A skier? She's a Winter Games athlete. Nina, what do you play? Are you like a winter? Do you play everything, Nina? She's a skier. Oh yeah, so so there's the minis can be unnumbered with an Allen and Ginter back. When that happens, they're short print to 50. There's only 50 of these. It doesn't have a number on it, but there's only 50 of them. When there's no number up at the top, and it just looks like it's. I mean, you guys are gonna think I'm silly, but it looks like a dog paw to me. That little thing at the top looks like a dog paw, but instead of having a dog paw, it'll have a number, which is the card number. When there's no number and it's just a dog paw, that means it's short print to 50. By the way, it was just now, for the first time, that I did a closer look at what I thought was a dog paw. I don't know what that is. It's probably some initials or something, but it still looks like a dog paw to me. What does it actually say? I agree, Jonathan. It is a bizarre case. Way more unnumbered, but numbered to 50 than normal. 3 in a case is insane. Usually you're lucky if you get one of those, let alone 3.
Your brother's paying $500 every time you go. And then I'm going to evenly disperse it among the people that have to clean up the mess. What? Jared gets fined $500 every time you go. I told him 5 times, like, he's going to hang around with me.
Buster Posey relic piece.
Spent like 45 minutes, but he spent an hour. Tim spent time, I spent time. I just said your name to Jared, thank you. So there was 2 breaks just sitting in there after we cleaned everything up. She didn't see it until it was shut. The videos, none of them uploaded. So the DMs and emails, everybody's
Swanson on the filigree foil. Relic. Oh, I forgot. I said I would do the. I'm sorry, Jonathan. I got distracted with starting the next box. I apologize. Have a great time at the office, and I will try to send you a message if we hit a massive Wemby for you in the hot box. I said I would do the hot box next, and I got distracted listening to Derek and Sarah in the background talk about the 1-on-1. Thank you, my friend. Nina is a sledder? It doesn't say anywhere on the card what she is, does it? Just says Winter Games athlete. By the way, I've only been skiing like once in my life, and it wasn't like really skiing. I'm that guy that if you brought me on your skiing trip, I am gonna sit in the lodge with just chain drinking hot cocos all day with marshmallows. I'll make s'mores. I'll drink hot cocos, hot chocolate. That's whoa! Otani in action. Our 4th in action in this case. That is beyond a record. Jonathan is right. This is not a typical case. For Cloth. Let's go, Cloth. Dude, 4 in actions? That's so... I've never seen that before. What a bizarre case. What a great case. We have 4 autos so far. I want to see more ink, too. 4 in actions? 3 unnumbered minis? 1 numbered mini? It's getting a little out of hand here. It's not normal. Relic piece of Montspler. Content creator and podcaster. What was that reality show with those guys? It was Duck something or other. He looks like he's a star in that show. What was that show called? Duck something or other? Where the family, they made like the Duck Dynasty. Yes, thank you, Duck Dynasty. Doesn't Montspler look like one of those family members in Duck Dynasty? I kind of like that show. How's that for a confession? I thought it was entertaining. No, I know he wasn't on the show, Matt. I'm just saying he looks like he could have been on the show. He looks like a Duck Dynasty brother. Looks are deceiving. Come on, Downs. Oh, wow, and you're unnumbered too. How about that? This is a broken case. This is a broken case. I've never seen anything like this. Jeter Downs for the Nationals going to Navy, who just left. And no, that card is not going to fit in a normal size top loader. That is, was that, our 4th unnumbered mini? Our 4th unnumbered mini. This is like a super broken case in a good way. Remember that show Taxi Cab Confessions? What a classic. We could do breaker confessions with Brown Dog. That's a fun idea. I feel like that's the case with like all reality shows, Matt. Like how it feels scripted after like 1 or 2 seasons, but it's wildly entertaining until you realize that it's all BS. What's up, Sherwood? HBO's finest. Take your 30 case player break spots. Dude, the cash cab? I got a cash cab story for you, Rye. You like the cash cab? You probably don't even know this story, Scott. You know the cash cab?
The show?
Yeah.
I know the show.
Before the show ever came out, and nobody had ever heard about the cash cab or ever seen that guy on TV, okay? My friends and I were on the corner getting a ride. We were hailing a cab on the way back from a poker game, okay? Like late at night. And it was the cash cab. And the dude rolled up, and the lights started going off, and he's like, hey, you're in the cash cab, blah, blah, blah. I swear,
Crazy.
bro, we never saw the guy in our life. We didn't know what it was. We thought it was a crazy guy in a cab. We were like, dude, are you okay? He's like, yeah, come on in, it's the cash cab. We're like, no. And we didn't get in the cab. We hailed a new cab. We're like, this guy's
Hey,
nuts.
You don't want to be on the show.
We didn't know it was a show.
Oh, you didn't know?
The show wasn't out yet. He was filming for like a year before they started.
Oh, so it was early. in
Yeah,
the
it was
show.
before the first season. We would have been on the first season. We're like, who is this loony? We're not getting in this cab. We don't want to die. We thought the guy was going to kidnap us or something.
It's crazy. That's actually insane.
True. I could have been on the season premiere of the Cash Cab. This is a broken case of Ginter, by the way, in a good way. We have more unnumbered minis than I've ever seen in one case by a lot. This is like a really broken good case. We have 4 inactions. I've never seen more than like 3 a couple times in a case, but now we have 4, and we have all these unnumbered minis. Take your 30 case player break spots, guys.
And those cards have the option to get graded.
The 30. Oh, that's right. That's breaking.
That's why we did it. They'll have the first Sapphire cards graded.
Oh, I didn't realize that's getting broken at
Yes, that's why we did it. It was
No
strategic.
way.
We waited for the 30. They're going to have the first graded Sapphire cards. You know how valuable that is?
PSA. I didn't realize that.
No, that's why we did it.
Yohan Moncada, relic
That's
piece.
why we did it. It's not just draft, it's Sapphire.
No, now I get it. I didn't realize that the
Yes.
30 case Sapphire break. That's going to be ripped at PSA. You're going to be able to get those cards graded immediately.
How crazy is that?
I had no idea. I didn't realize. Wait, so
We're gonna break it down into 15 cases.
I have
each.
I don't.
have to go, and we're going to in-season tournament. The game starts.
That's fun. I just have a question. Isn't like I'm such a newbie. Like Pop 1, like that's like the first time that card was graded, right?
No, Pop 1 is how many of the grade there is of that kind. So let's say you got a PSA 10, and the Pop 1 is that means it's
the
Pop
first
1.
the first card of that type getting
It's
a PSA 10.
how many of that grade.
So
of
there
that
could be
card.
a Pop 1 of a PSA 9 and then another
Yeah.
Pop 1 of PSA 10.
Yeah.
But it's still but the Pop numbers are all going to be
They're
as
gonna-
low
they're
as it
gonna
could
have-
be.
They're gonna have the whole population. That's the whole point of this. They have the whole pop for at minimum a month. They're a month ahead.
So I'm saying we're going to get all the
'Cause-
Pop 1s and everything, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like that's pretty cool.
No, it's not even cool. It's like it's insane because obviously the first of anything always sells the highest.
That's why, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like it's the most insane thing.
So
of all
everything that
time.
we're doing is all the
Mo-
lowest Pop numbers.
Yeah, the average collector that buys into draft, they're not getting their cards, within probably in the within 2 months. It's gonna take them 2 months to get those cards back.
And meanwhile,
The-
they're
the-
going to
the-
have them
no,
graded same
No,
day.
and the sick thing is the big cards. Yeah, they're gonna get those back in a week or two if you're not joining through us. But with us, you're only paying $45. The big cards, they're $300. You're saving
Is
$250.
it 40 or 45? I think it's 40.
No,
right?
it's 40.
40, yeah.
But if to grade a big
Oh, it
card,
costs extra,
that's
right?
not with us.
It costs
It's
extra?
at least $150, and most big cards are $300.
Oh my
They're
god.
paying $45, and they're getting it first. So there's value because you're getting all the cards a month to 2 months early.
I forgot that they charge
and
you
you're
more.
saving $200 to $300 on the big cards. You're saving. You know how much? That's insane.
That's a huge amount.
Like literally,
that's
they could have
massive.
charged us $100 a card, and people would have joined. They're only paying $40. And
It's a
to
really
me,
good deal then. I didn't realize that. I forgot that they charge
No,
more for the more.
Yes, they do. And the sick thing, I don't look at it as they're paying $40 a card. I look at it as they're paying an extra $20 to get it months in advance. You're paying an extra $20. It's worth way more than $20 to get it in advance. Way more.
Of course it is.
It's like insane.
Is this upside down auto?
It's worth way more than $20.
It's MacGuffin. Who's MacGuffin?
Thomas, you're gonna have to email shipping at the Blez if it's something to do with buying something through the store.
Tyson MacGuffin.
The store's out of control right now.
Pickleball auto.
Thomas, if you can email shipping at the Blez, it's out of control right now.
Pickleball auto. Let's go, baby. I didn't realize what S Bliss was saying. That's huge, guys.
It's like the biggest edge. It's the biggest edge in the history of this. And I'm not even kidding. It's the biggest edge to join our breaks in the history of this
I
industry.
knew it was big on so many levels. I didn't realize. I forgot about a few things that you just pointed out to me. That makes it even bigger. That's a huge deal.
It's so crazy.
Being able to get all the lowest pop it's pretty special.
Like you're first to market.
Right, what I'm saying
You're
is like
first to market a month or two in advance.
right. What I'm saying is if this were all normal and people were just breaking like normal, you
Yeah.
know, like, and then they hit a big card here, you know, at the Blez normally, and then they would get it in the mail, and then
Within
they
a
would have to
week.
send then they would have to send it in.
That takes.
It's
another-
like
and
what I'm
then-
saying is you're like at that point you're like there's still a chance that you're like the lowest pop number, but you're hopeful. It's like you're competing
No,
against everybody else.
But unless it's a massive card, you're waiting probably. No, you're actually. The sick thing is, no, the average collector that sends in if they don't join our breaks,
Yeah.
they're gonna wait 2 or 3 months because during draft week they're getting so many freaking.
They're
cards,
gonna be overwhelmed.
So they're gonna be behind. So we're ahead.
I
We're
forgot about that.
They're gonna be so behind.
Wow,
They're
this
gonna be
actually is
so
really
behind.
special.
No, this is the biggest thing. This is the
It's like the
number
best thing
one
we've ever
thing.
done.
The number one thing a breaking company can do. It's literally the number one. There can't be anything better
Bryce
than
Young,
what's
Phil
happening
Griffith.
for Bowman Draft.
And then
It can't
guys,
be
if
better.
it goes well, which I expect it to, I
Go to the in-season tournament.
I mean, go enjoy the game. If it goes well, like I expect it to, I think afterwards, Blez is going to try to create a PSA subdivision within the company, where they'll have to hire a few people just to run it's a separate department. Eckersley for the Red Sox, Dennis Eckersley on the relic piece. And then we'll create an entire subdivision where we handle all the PSA grading stuff from here on out for anything that we pull for you at Blez, which I think is pretty special. Because that's something that a lot of you guys have been asking about for a long time. And this PSA partnership is exactly what encourages that.
It's just the most insane. waiting for the back. It's just the most insane thing ever.
Wemby Mini.
It's literally the craziest thing ever.
It's going to be amazing. I really hope that it encourages us to create the subdivision because that people have been asking for that for a long time. Verdugo, Red Sox, relic piece. I think it's going to be amazing, and I think we're going to have a great time. We're going to pull some monster cards. I can't wait. I can't wait. You know what else? I don't know if we're doing this, if it's on the schedule, but I want to do like a reveal. Like in the morning when they give us the cards back on the grades, I want to do like a reveal,
We'll do
like
it
a
throughout.
PSA
We'll probably do something throughout the thing.
grading reveal, you know?
We'll do some throughout.
I think that'd be a lot of fun for people to see all the wonderful grades that we're getting.
It's just, you know, we'll probably just honestly have to show like just the big highlights though, because it's.
Oh, no, we can't show
We're
everything.
gonna grade thousands of cards.
Oh, I know. They're going to grade literally over 1,000. They're going to grade 1,000 cards a day for us. We can't show everything,
Minimum.
but we'll show like the biggest
It's
ones.
a minimum at this point.
Oh, yeah. It's different when you have an army taking care of it instead of one person. I don't collect anymore, Mello. I mean, I kind of do, but not really. My father and I collected when I was younger, when I was a kid, and we had easily over $1 million worth of cards, maybe multiple millions. I'm honestly not sure. It's hard to say at this point, but a few years ago, 2.5 years ago, my parents' house got struck by lightning and everything burned to the ground, including our baseball cards and our comic books. So sadly, my father and I lost the entire collection that we spent my entire childhood putting together. We have a rip card. Ooh, Gabe Moreno for the Diamondbacks to 199. Who's got the Diamondbacks? Ben Paco with a rip card. Dan Halen and Ben Paco with the 2 rip cards. We have Wander and Gabe Moreno. If either of you guys want to rip them, let me know. Your granddaddy is very accurate, Axios. Please tell me your grandfather was a lawyer. When I started years ago, I started a hedge fund with my brother. I wasn't very qualified. My brother was. And we brought 2 other friends into the picture, friends of mine. And when we went to the lawyers and we had to fill out all the paperwork and sign everything, the lawyer said to me, he goes, you know, there's 4 of you that own this company. He goes, that's going to create a huge problem. I said, what do you mean? He said, 4 is an even number. He said, 4 doesn't work well for voting. It's an even number. You didn't know that, Zilla? Really? Oh, my parents had huge insurance. My parents had big insurance, and they didn't. My parents are sickos. My parents had plenty of insurance, and they're fine. But I don't think they even listed the cards or the comics on the insurance. They're crazy. They're crazy because we didn't have like an official inventory of our collection, so my parents just let it go. But they did okay in the end with all that stuff. They would have rather had their belongings, that's for sure. Let's go through the hot box, shall we? My parents are smart and responsible, so they're okay. Corbin on the foil. It's sad for me because I was going to get handed down the whole collection and I would have cherished it forever. And now instead, you know, I have the wonderful memories of collecting with my father, but I won't have any of the cards. The memories are the most important part, though, I think. Going to all those card shows with my dad every single weekend for years. For years. When I was a kid, I loved every minute of it. If only we could rewind the clock and do it all again. Auto. Jason Worth. Jason Worth for the Phillies on the auto. Was kind of hoping it was Wemby, but it's going to be Jason Worth for the Phillies. Going to Ben. New Life, the Discord's going to be free for like 2 or 3 months. And we're going to basically offer everything in the Discord that we normally would via paid service before we ask for any money. And it's going to be very modest. Not trying to scare anybody away, but I think the Discord's going to be a huge success. You know Backer, he gives away, you know, he loves to give stuff away. And so do I. It's more meant to be a new focal point of a place to converse. Curly filigree foil. Rollins for the Phillies again. He's a good player. That's it. We're going to do a recap, though. Very interesting case. Good in a lot of ways, but a very interesting case. The PSA stuff? Or is what going to be on YouTube? Yeah, there's going to be those sort of channels on the Discord. Recap. Okie dokie, here we go. Recap. Some base Wemby, base Gunner, image variation on Gunner, base Corbin, image variation on Corbin, backwards, but
Round
you
up
guys
with the
get it.
sapphire, right?
Yeah.
When you're done, there's food in the.
Okay, cool. Yeah, 10-8 is Sapphire. Foil on the Corbin out of the hot box. This is the filigree foil. Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you, TJK. I got him sitting up there. Thank you for the reminder. I would have forgotten about him. We'll do the box toppers in 2 seconds. We finish the recap, minus the box toppers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I totally admit I would have forgotten about him, and then I would have been like, I would have seen him later and been like, oh shit. Some relic pieces. Some more relic pieces. Four inactions. Otani, Freddie Freeman, and 2 Jordans, which is impressive. 4 inactions. We had 2 rip cards. I'll beat the sword on both of them. Wander and Gabe Moreno, both to 199, I believe. We had some autos. Jason Worth, McGuffin, Nina O'Brien, Tovar, Mayer, and Reagans. We also had some minis. This was regular mini, Wemby and Gunner. And then there was some unnumbered and numbered mini. The unnumbered mini to 50. Let me just finish the recap.
Bernie 718 sent pastrami, corned beef, everything from Carnegie Deli.
Okay. The original? Well,
Yeah.
not the Carnegie Deli in New York. The same
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
It's,
I'll go
all in the
take it.
kitchen.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And then the numbered Griffey. So we had 4 unnumbered but numbered to 50 on the minis, and then we had a numbered mini of Griffey to 25, which is interesting. And then let's do some box toppers. Bryce Harper, our first box topper. I've still to this day, despite ripping an absolute ton of Allen and Ginter, they have not given me an auto yet. No auto out of the box toppers yet. Hawk and Hama have hit them all. I need to hit one. I'm due. Can they give me an auto out of the box topper? There's Bobby Witt on a base, box topper. Like, I really need to hit a box topper autograph. It's for my sanity. For my sanity. Tops, are you out there? Give me a box topper auto. Do it for my sanity. There's Clayton Kershaw on the regular box topper for the Dodgers. Acuna. Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts again.
Brown,
Yo.
there's a black and white cookie.
No way. Really?
I said to them, I said, do these people not know what this is?
Yeah, of course. Bro, it's
This
a
is
black and white
Seinfeld, that
cookie.
is a Seinfeld episode right there.
You know, I'll openly admit, I only eat the black side of the black and white cookies.
I'm going to tell you what this is. He went this far because these stuff came like refrigerated and stuff.
Oh, he ordered from Goldbelly? It came from New York?
I think this stuff came from New York.
It probably did. He probably ordered at Goldbelly. He's a sicko.
Because Pat's Cheesesteaks does that in Philly too.
I've ordered them. I've ordered Pat's cheesesteaks via Goldbelly before. I've never ordered anything from New York via Goldbelly because I used to just live there. Julio, box topper. Another Harper. Come on, show me some ink in this box topper stuff, man. You ever gonna give me an auto here? Verlander. Judge. And Kershaw. My streak of not hitting a box topper auto continues, sadly. But not sadly, that was a pretty good case. Lots of inactions, lots of unnumbered minis, a numbered mini, some decent autos. That was a full case of Allen and Ginter, PYT number 33. I appreciate all of you guys for joining me for that. Thank you, and that was the break.